やるぞい。
ええやん。
ほな、トビアスに会いに行きましょうね。
もちもんまけん。53ゴールド。ポーションとトビアスの手紙。
もっと持っていくもんがあるでしょうが。どうも。
May I trouble you for a moment, my lady?
Lady, you say? You must be new in town. Besides, Fiona would have remembered you.
Cyrus, at your service.
お、左上。
へえ、こういう方式か。
聞きたいことを選択するって感じなんですね。
Do you know a young lady named Azara? My sister, last seen over 3 months ago.
Sarah, yes. I see the family resemblance. Can't say I know her, though. She was all caught up in them troubles we had when the young prince was killed.
What is news around Stros Mackay these days?
That it's best to keep your mouth shut or end up in the catacombs. Or worse.
Have you heard anything about a group called the Restless League?
They claim to fight the Empire, but they seem more interested in plunder from what I can tell. They make a point to target forebears, though, so I guess they aren't all bad.
A friend is meeting me at the Dragon Tail. Do you know it?
Sure, Sienna knows it all right. Used to be a favorite of mine till that damn lizard barkeep got all high and mighty on me. Does this friend have a name?
はい、知ってます。
Tobias. Do you know him?
Did Hunding hate goblins? Of course I know him. One of my best customers, and I'm no lie. Any friend of Tobias is a friend of Sienna. I'll be happy to help you out any way I can.
選択肢増えたんやけど。
翻訳するのめんどくさいんで勘弁してもらっていいですか。
We'll talk later. Be careful.
じゃあな。
ほな、次はあそこで暇そうに座っとるおっさんや。
羨ましい。おっすおっす。
Ahoy there, sailor. Can I have a word with you? Greetings, stranger.
What can I do for you, friend?
The question is, what can I do for you? The young stranger in town, fearless, footloose, and fancy-free, a little light of purse, perhaps? I have a proposition that may appeal, but first allow me to introduce myself. Kataro, contractor of Stros Mackay, at your service.
Cyrus. Charmed.
日本人っぽい名前してんな。
レッドガードは日本がモデルだったりするらしいですからね。かの有名な外伝神事もそれっぽい名前ですし。
彼は、第一期のオルシニウムとの戦いで戦死したようや。
Tell me about this job you have for me.
A simple task. Pick up an amulet from Nagasta and deliver it to the governor's palace. Now, to be honest, I've been having trouble finding someone to take the job. But I'm sure a robust lad such as yourself pays no attention to silly local superstitions. Are you interested?
迷信ってなんだよ。
さあ。
Sure. I'll take the job.
Splendid. Here's your 100 gold. I'll have the rest for you after you deliver the amulet to the governor. Well, I'm sure you won't have any trouble, but, you probably want to do this during the daylight.
夜はなんでダメなのかな。
迷信と関係してるんやろ。
We'll talk later.
迷信って何なんですかね。
ほな、小太郎から仕事を引き受けたわけやけど、先に、トビアスのところへ行こか。
そもそも中下さんがどこにいるのかわからないんだよな。
犯罪者を素通りする衛兵のクズ。
サイラスは剣出しただけだろ。
剣を出すな。ダガーフォール形式でドアを攻撃するな。
It's locked.
閉まってる。
剣振り回しとるおっさんおるから当たり前や。
ちょっと散策してみましょうか。
Cyrus, sweetheart.
どうも。
ボールに引っかかって。
何をしてるんやこの男は。
Cyrus, sweetheart.
あ、どうも。
Cyrus, sweetheart.
はい、どうも。
ここに入れるかどうか検証してるんやけど、ドアを開けるが左下に表示されへんな。
Cyrus, sweetheart.
やかましい。
It's locked.
鍵かかっとる。
It's locked.
ここも。
ダガーフォールの住人は昼だったら、みんな鍵開けてたのにな。
リッチトンが権力を握ってるから街の活気がないんでしょうか。
シオナも苦 口を開かないのが一番って言うてたしな。
一応、キーボードの M がマップを開くキーなんですが、押しても何も反応しません。
It's locked.
これはきついですよ。
どういう地形になってるかくらい把握させろ。
なんやここは。
お店かな。
Yes?
いきなり、サイラスの瞬発力が上がったで。
なんか、すごくゲームが軽いです。
そのおかげで、サイラスの走るスピードも多少速くなっとるわ。つまり、今の状態が通常ってことやんな。
走るのがやけに遅いと思ったら、そういうことだったのか。
Perhaps we can speak later.
センチネル出身のおばさんと特に意味のないお話をして終了。
物は売ってくれないんですね。
だから剣を出すなって。
すいまへん。ほげ、
同行者は倍の音量で攻撃を受けています。
Well?
ドットハワードてめえこの野郎。
最初のオープニングで、彼がこのゲームの責任者だと白状してるので、怒りの矛先は向けやすいで、
ここもお店かな。
ノイズ攻撃を受けないことを祈って、
いざ行かん。
ここは雑貨店か。
Good day.
どうもエルフさん。
Hello, shopkeeper. My name is Sarah.
Your humble servant.
物が買えるぞ。
ちょっと見せ
I'd
てお
like
く
to
れ。
make a purchase.
Splendid. What do you need?
シャベル、アロエ、松明、コンパス、羽。
アロエと羽は、そこら辺で取れそう。
The shovel over there. How much?
A sturdy shovel. Just the thing for the intrepid treasure hunter. Guaranteed not to break, scratch, or dent. A bargain at only 30 gold.
嘘つくな。
I'll
商
take it.
人は商品を
A
売り込む
pleasure
もの
doing
だから
business with you, Cyrus.
でか買うんかい。
必要になりそうじゃない？
確か
Thanks
に
for the time, Garrick. A compass.
え
The、red
商品
gem
入れるんすね。
always moves to the north.
コンパス必要なんやないか。
確かに、
A large aloe leaf.
アロエ必要なんやないか。
確かに。こうなると、全部必要な気がしてきたぞ。
Can I help you?
コンパスくれ。
That looks like a... I'll take it.
You won't regret it.
松明くれ。
How much for a torch? I'll take it.
The best quality, I assure you.
羽ください。
Interesting feathers.
10 gold.
くださ
I'll
い。
take it.
それは本当に必要なのか。
With you, Cyrus.
あ、アロエも。
What's aloe going for today? I'll take it.
You won't regret it.
全部買っちゃった。
ちょろい客やなこいつ。
小太郎に100ゴールドもらったのに28になっちゃっ
I
た。
can't use this by itself.
アロエとか何に使うねん。
Probably need to find...
あれが目当ての宿屋かな。
ビンゴや。
力が中に入らん。
あの緑の男が飛びやすか。
カウンターにいる冗談みたいなアルゴニアンは
アルゴニアンや。
ボス。
Cyrus, you made it. Come here, lad. How you look good. It's been too long.
If you hadn't retired...
Mercenary likes younger men's work.
Bah, he said.
I prayed that you would get my letter.
横の半裸アルゴニアンが気になる。
服を着ろ。
It is lucky you were here, Tobias, or I wouldn't have known Azara was in trouble. I have not been in Hammerfell since the...
I know, lad, what you mean.
Anyway, Stros Mackay has no one who could have reached me. Thank you.
I sent a letter some weeks ago, Cyrus. I fear things have gotten worse for your sister since.
How did you know where to reach me, Tobias? Our paths parted so long ago.
I didn't send it to you directly. I knew that damn cat was probably still getting you into trouble, even to this day. Srathra seemed the likely solution, and through the channels I'd heard he'd made Wayrest his port of late.
Now, he's moved from the throne seekers of the old empire to the lesser lords of High Rock, still playing them to his benefit, raking in the gold on all fronts.
I thought that septum had solidified the Britons.
As much as the witchmen will, but there is still a lot of money to be made in the drawing of borders before the provincial laws dry completely. Mercenaries are in great demand right now, as are fixers like our cat friend.
Does he still stink so?
To hear.
I think I will go see him when I leave. It's been too long.
How do you mean worse? What more do you know about Azara?
Nothing more than my letter has described, that she is gone and no one knows where. Just a bad feeling that's grown worse with the wait. The governor has not been merciful with the crowns that survived the battle. I hear his dragon's belly is full of the overloud, and that many died later in the burning of the old quarter.
What happened to the old quarter?
The crowns fled ashore there after the battle. It was their last stand. The governor sent his dragon, and it was done.
Was Azara there?
That section of town is closed off. No one I've talked to knows if she was there or not.
Where's the dragon now?
It's disappeared too. Some say it has returned to the imperial province. Others say the governor keeps it well paid and fed in the catacombs below the palace.
Who in this town knew of Azara?
I did not question many for fear of ill allegiance, so I went to the temple to ask of her. For the brothers of RK are neutral in mortal affairs. There, Brother Niddle told me that Azara had vanished, and set me on the road of writing you. Also, Dreekius here knew that she was missing too.
What can you tell me about Azara?
She frequented this establishment much before the battle in Hunding Bay. Less after, of course.
Of course.
She was a fervent one, your nestling, who hated the Empire not in hushed tones. After the occupation, she disappeared for a while.
She disappeared 3 months ago.
No, I'm talking about before that, right after the battle. Many crowns had scattered in the wake then, hiding where they could. I didn't see her for several days following. But then she showed up, needing a drink and rambling, tense on some decision.
What then?
The Imperials came and I let her out through the back. I haven't seen her since.
So the priests are still safe from being conquered.
Be that as it may, the temple is quite empty of priests, save for Brother Niddle. It seems some of their ranks have disappeared also.
I'm noticing a theme. Where did you hear that?
Niddle told me Brother Cathral vanished around the same time as your sister, and that they knew each other.
So I can count Brother Niddle as an ally then?
On my word, he was most helpful, but he seemed to be holding something back.
I wouldn't consider paranoia a bad character trait in Stros Mackay these days. Besides, you're so ugly.
That was it. He may open up to you more, being Azara's brother and half as hard to look at.
I'll be back. If you're not here, thanks for everything. Good luck.
Just find your sister and get out of here. And send word through Stratra. Go on, you'll do fine.
What will it be, traveler?
行くべきところは分かったな。
寺院に行けば次の情報が得られますね。
サイラスの古い友達であるトビアスは、サイラスが属している傭兵組織の先代リーダー。
面倒見が良さそうで人望もありそう。
ほな、終わりにしようか。
そうですね。イザーラの新たな情報も得られたことですし。
次回は寺院へ行こうか。
小太郎の仕事はメインに関わらないのであれば、バックれます。